H2. You guys watching H2 Media Vlogs. In today's video, I decided that I'm going to end up talking about it. I wasn't actually planning on speaking about this topic at all, but since this is becoming a serious problem, I'm going to speak about it and I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts about it. However, don't get me wrong, I will not be giving tips or anything because I just don't want to be the source for misinformation. So I'm just going to give you guys my thoughts about it, what I'm planning on doing, and just in general kind of give you guys a bit of the understanding about this whole problem. And by the way, the problem I'm talking about is the COVID-19 virus, or what everybody knows it as, the coronavirus. I'm just going to kind of give you guys a few thoughts about it. So the virus has kind of been on every single news station. It has been on everybody's phones. Everybody's been literally seeing this go viral. It's been like one of the biggest international viruses we've currently had, or if not the biggest. The virus is quite serious, even though a lot of people aren't really taking it seriously due to its stats, of which it's not actually really that deadly. There are still precautions that have been put in place, but it's not deadly to certain people. If you are young, healthy, and you don't have no medical conditions, you're pretty much safe. So even if you do contract the virus, you can easily recover from it. But there are people that cannot. There are people that can contract the virus and actually die. So like that, it is a bit scary. But as long as you just take precaution, don't take it to be a joke. There are actually people who are taking it to be a very big joke. It's not a joke. This here is a serious problem, and it's spreading like wildfire. It's international. My country has it. There's a couple other countries that have it. We've been growing massively, like 61 cases 2 days ago, and now we're already over 100. But one of the biggest tips I can give you guys, and that is to stop sharing information that doesn't have a valid source. There's been lots of misinformation being spread and being shared, which is causing a lot of undue panic and stress. So I just advise that if any information comes to you and it doesn't have a valid source, rather instead just ignore it. Don't forward it, don't send it out, just ignore it, and research it up and search it up to find if it's an actual problem and if it's actually valid. And if there's a valid source, then obviously you can send it out. But personally, myself, I've just not been sending out anything. My country has this system in place. I don't know about other countries. I know my country has it. And the government has basically created a WhatsApp messaging, like a number. So you can message it, and they give you a whole lot of things. So they can give you valid information, stats, symptoms, how to know if you have it, how to prevent it. There's been a whole lot of questions you can ask them, and they can give you valid answers, and that is from the government. So it's not a false information. You're not going to be getting false information. That is what I personally been using. I've been distrusting the news. I've been pretty much ignoring any messages coming in if they don't have a valid source. Even actually all of them actually. I've been just trying to take information from more official sites and more official places. So that has been my go-to. Even though a lot of people feel that they can be safe from this and they don't have to worry, I've been seeing a couple of YouTube videos of people actually saying they don't really care about it. I mean, some of them are saying that they are young, some of them are saying that it won't affect me, I'm healthy. Even though you can't really die from it if you do get it, but the virus attacks literally anybody can contract it. You can be young, old, you can be extremely athletic, you can be extremely unhealthy, healthy, it doesn't matter. You can contract it. Even though certain people have favorable chances and more higher chances of surviving it and recovering quicker, some people don't. But personally, I just say, this is a really rough time, and we should all put that extra step of just taking extra precaution if you do fall in a situation of which you don't know what to do. There's been a lot of sites you can go to visit, get information if you need to, and if you are a victim of it and you have the coronavirus. I'll pray for you guys. This is the time that we shouldn't be kind of like being despondent. This is the time we should all just be really taking that extra step to kind of just extra precaution is just the most important thing. Personally, I'm just trying to stay in house, not go out for unnecessarily traveling or waiting around. Just stay in house, be safe, try and avoid too much crowds. Just play it safe, even though if your city doesn't have it, just play it safe. There's been people who just been neglected, and just that's how they've been getting it, is because they've been neglecting, they're going around, they're getting on their own life, even though we should be doing that. But like, there's a bit of a step that you should take place before getting on with your normal life. This is a serious problem, and just taking that extra precaution won't hurt. It's something that we should all be doing. And if you can, just change around your daily routine to just fit in that extra precaution of not contracting the virus. That's been my thoughts on the whole thing. I've actually not been uploading because I've been having a whole new setup. Like, my old studio has been we basically resetting up the studio. My dad has to work from home now due to the coronavirus, so he's pretty much going to be sharing this whole station with me. And so yeah, we'll just be replacing things around here and that. So I've been busy with that. But from tomorrow it's going to be back to the normal routine. I'm playing a couple of other videos. I never uploaded on Monday. I was actually working on a tips video and a silly video that's going to come up next week. But for the most part, I'm back to normal from tomorrow once again. And yeah, I hope you guys found this video informative. Please give me some of your guys' thoughts. Leave them in the comments down below. And if you guys want to see more content, like, not like this, but if you guys want to see some awesome gaming content and tips every Monday, and gaming content throughout the week, as well as cinematic videos or cine videos as we call it, every Wednesday, go ahead and subscribe. My name's H2. You guys have been watching H2 Media Vlogs. I'm going to see you guys in another video.